Good morning. You may not understand the importance of time until things become so difficult. But then I thank God I just missed my train and I discovered that the next train is coming almost after 1 hour. So I decided to just sit here a little bit and retell us again what the Lord brings. I hope that the noise doesn't disturb so much. The readings of today, especially the gospel, both of them talks about love. We want to run away from reality. We want to run away from the truth that we are created to love, that until we love, we don't have life. And then that our life is destined to love. To the extent we are opened to love, to that extent we live. It is our failure to love, that is our failure to open up ourselves, our failure to be vulnerable, our failure to be sincere to people, our failure to accept ourselves as we are and accept others as they are, our failure to believe that what we need is God. That is why we create so many laws. So they were asking Jesus, is it legit or is it lawful? Yeah. Is it lawful to divorce your wife? So Jesus said, what did Moses order you to do? He permitted us to be divorcing. Why won't he permit you people when the problem is the hardenedness of your hearts, the lack of belief in God? And so we live to manipulate. Since we live to manipulate, we need laws to protect us from others. But this is not how God created us. Deep, deep within me, deep within you, there is that law of God written, pushing you to relate with another. That is why when anytime maybe I have a confusion in my head and I clear it, I feel peace. Anytime I lose something, there is something losing in my heart until I find that I feel at home. I feel at peace. Anytime there is a problem with my brother, no matter the pretense, no matter the hypocrisy, something is not well with me. And whenever I reconcile with this person, I feel at peace. I feel serene. This is how God made it. This is that law He is talking about, that He has written in us. And most of us, because of the hardenedness of our heart, because we do not want to trust God again, because we do not want to open up again to love, we are afraid because we have been wounded. Yes, but still He sends us like lamb among wolves. Yes. He is not sending us on our own power. St. Paul will say, I asked Him to remove this from me, but He said, my grace is enough for you. There is that life that God gives, that life in the Spirit. That is what we need, nothing else. That is what we need to bring to those people, and not promising them I will make it. It's not true. It's not true that I will make it up. No, it's God who heals the other person. It's God who heals me. First of all, opening up to God, because if I open up to God, if I trust God, that is only when I can trust my brother. That's only way I can open up to the person. Because the real problem, or rather one of the major problems we have in our friendships, in our marriages, is because people do not open up. People do not show who they really are. So they come up with surprises. Surprise. That person is laughing. You believe that he or she is your friend. And when there is a problem, it happens. That's one of the shocks I normally have. You see someone who is pretending, saying, oh, you're my friend, you are this, you are this. Maybe someone will ask you, why are you annoyed? The person hurts you deeply. And finally, because also you know how much hardened the person's heart is, you you have had experiences of how the person does not feel anything, that those smiles have nothing to do with the real person. Maybe finally you opened up again and said that same person who was pretending to be coming to comfort you does not touch your heart. Very, very hardened. The heart of stone. So, I forgot what brought me to this, but the Lord is the one who heals us. I was talking about those who do not open up. So you see that they have never told you who they are. They have never told you what are their fears. They have never told you what they are thinking. So those moments reveal who they really are. The first reason was saying, put your friends into test. You don't need to put them into test. Situations will come up and you will know whether they are genuine or not. But the Lord still sends us. We are not coming with our own strength, because with our own strength we are wounded. We can't do anything. We ask Him to heal us. Ask Him to heal others, so that we can open up and be that Adam and Eve, naked before themselves, without being ashamed, without being afraid, so that we will have genuine friendships in our families, with our brothers, with our co-workers. Yes, it's not everybody that should be a friend, but then let us first of all build friendships on God. That person with whom I cannot discuss God's word. Because the problem, also because of this hardenedness of heart, we often choose people. We already decide who will be my husband, who will be my wife, removing our heart from God and then asking God to come and bless what He has never sanctioned. But if we open up, if we're able to discuss, if we're able to clarify issues, because how do you know someone who is genuine when there is a problem? You say your own part, the person does not want to open up, as a great devilish demonic sign. So especially for those who maybe want to settle down with someone permanently, never try it. Never ever. God is love. Let us try to love. The thoughts are like this, spontaneous, but then also sometimes I leave them like that, because when they're coming, they're not always mine. I believe that God, who in whatever way wants to touch our hearts, we come. But especially that we open up and trust Him, because if we trust Him, we will live well. We will come back to that paradise. We will be healed and we will bring peace. Peace be with you.